So I got a cat, and I am basically doing a kitty video. So he's so precious. His name is Asher, and I just can't, like, I don't even have words to describe. He's just so precious. Oh my god, he's so cute, so precious, so handsome, so playful. And so I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys and dedicate a little video to him. So his name is Asher. When he comes over here, I'll show you. But anyway, I have like my video notes so I don't ramble on about what I want to talk about. I adopted him from this place called a pet supermarket. I know there's tons of other places you can adopt pets from, but this is just the place that I went to. I would go there to pet cats, look at cats, see if they even had any cats available, because I just feel like endorphins get released when I pet cats. Okay. So yeah, I got him from Pet Supermarket, and I ended up like buying all of his things there. He had all his shots already. He was already neutered. He was just a tiny little baby when I first got him. It was him and his little sister there. And unfortunately, I was not able to get the sister just because our apartment is so tiny. Like, there's no space for him, although I wish I could have gotten them both, because I feel so bad when he's here all day by himself when we're at work. But you know, he's a big boy. I've had him now for a while, like at least a month and a half, and he has doubled in size. But when we first got him, so when I first got him, my honey was out of town for a week. So I had him for a week by myself. So I kind of like trained him to some little bad habits. So like, I let him sleep with me. I let him climb on anything except the kitchen counters. The kitchen counters are a no-no. He would just get into everything. One thing he never did was like poop or pee on the floor. He was already potty trained, which I'm super thankful for, because we have carpet everywhere. And whenever my honey got back, so Asher like does not want to sit still like at night, and I'm sure all cats do this, but at night he wants to like play footsies with you. He wants to climb all over you. He wants to play, and it's like we're trying to go to bed. So we decided to put him out, and he would come to the door during the night like every couple hours, and he would just cry and cry and cry and cry and cry, and we honestly had to just let him cry it out. And it got better, and now he's like on a schedule. So around 9 to 11 we go to bed, and then between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. he will come to the door. Usually he'll come 5 o'clock on the dot, never fails. He will come to the door and cry, and then if we don't open the door, he'll go away, and then he'll come back like a couple minutes later and keep crying until we finally open the door in the morning. But it took him about a week and a half or so to get used to not sleeping with us anymore. But he's a big boy now, and he's doing great actually. So he really loves to play, and I'm gonna show you guys his favorite toy in a minute. He doesn't really eat any specific food. I kind of just feed him anything. I feed him table food, I feed him cat food, I feed him wet cat food. And when I say table food, I don't mean like if we, you know, eat spaghetti, he eats spaghetti. I'm not gonna feed him spaghetti, but I do feed him like turkey, like ground turkey, or like chicken, or I've given him ground beef before, and I don't season anything. I just cook the meat and I mix it with his hard cat food. And if I feed him wet food, I just give him the wet food. So I give him a variety of food, just because as a human, I know it's not really a comparison, but I just know like I don't like eating the same thing all day, every single day. Like, I can't do it, and I just don't want to subject him to that, even though I think he doesn't care. But yeah, I just give him a variety of food so that he has to choose from. And he has gotten into a bag of hot Cheetos before. He will eat hot Cheetos, he will eat the jalapeno Cheetos, he will eat any type of chips, he will eat it. He will freaking eat it. He eats, I feed him bones and like chicken bones and gristles and stuff like that. I feed him all that stuff, y'all. He's an animal, like, relax. So in the morning when we actually do let him in the room, he loves to cuddle. He will climb on your face. I'm gonna see, I should have some videos I'm gonna try to insert here of him like climbing on our face and wanting to cuddle, and like if it's like really early in the morning and we're still kind of sleeping, so he'll come cuddle and like none of us will be petting him, and he just kind of will like, he will keep moving and repositioning until somebody pets him. It's really cute. So whenever we're at home, like whenever we come home in the evenings, he follows us everywhere, guys. Like especially in the kitchen when I'm cooking, he is in there just talking the whole time. I mean, crying and crying, and I'm just kind of like, you're not even gonna eat any of this. Like even if I let you smell it, you're not gonna want it. And then I let him smell it, and I guess he thinks that there's more than what I'm offering him. So like I'll let him smell it and he'll be like, no, I don't want that. And then I'll be like, okay, well that's it. But he'll keep crying, and I'm just like, bruh, that's it. Like there's nothing else. Recently I've been letting him go outside. I bought him a leash and a harness and everything because I wanted to be able, because we live on the 3rd floor, guys. Like keep this in mind, we live on the 3rd floor, and I want him to get fresh air. We have a balcony, but I'm so scared. Like I'm so scared. And he was much smaller at the time, so he could definitely fit through the rails of the balcony and fall. And I just was like, there's no way that I'm gonna get down there in time to like pick him up. Like he could die. So I just was so like just too scared. So I bought him a leash and a harness to take him down on my own and let him kind of like, you know, get a feel for being outside, the grass, the concrete, whatever. And he hated it. He hated it. He wants nothing to do with the harness. I put the harness on him and he literally just collapses. And then I put the leash, I just hooked the leash onto his collar, and he will like yank and yank and yank until the collar slips off of his head. And I'm just like, okay. So I would take him out on the balcony, but I would sit there and watch him, and if he got too close to the rails, I would like coax him back. And then he just like, we just did it enough to where I feel comfortable enough to open the door and let him go out there, and I come back in here and do what I need to do. And if I don't hear his bell or he doesn't come in here for a certain amount of time, I will call him to come inside just to make sure that he hasn't fallen and to make sure that he's okay. That's really it. Like I said, I've only had him now for like a month and a half, so we're still learning each other. He was very, very, very timid when he first got here. He was afraid of, and he was afraid of the TV for sure, like the motion, the sound. He was just scared of all of it, and he would go under the couch and hide, and he wouldn't come out for hours. He was afraid of the washer, he was afraid of the dishwasher, he was afraid of the dryer when the sound would go off when the dryer's almost done. He was afraid of the water in the, like when you turn the shower on, he was afraid of that. Like he was afraid of everything. But instead of us like trying to be quieter, I want Asher to adjust to our lifestyle instead of vice versa, because he don't pay no bills here. I'm so sorry. He lives here rent free. So yeah. It's my sister. Hey girl.
Hi.
What you doing?
I'm on my way home.
This is Asher. Come on, don't do that. You know you like me. This is my Stewie baby. Oh, you smell it? Is that you? Look how handsome you are. You don't care? So this is how big he is. He was half the size when I first got him. He's this dark slate gray color, and my honey actually chose the name Asher for him because of like he looks very ashy. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys his favorite toy. Watch. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we will see you in our next one. Say bye. All right, he wants nothing to do with me right now.